Hi, and welcome to Apocalyp-Puppet, where we make some fun puppets during our time here in quarantine. As you can see, we've kind of made one example already. So you can go and collect your materials. For this one, we used old baby clothes, including shoes. Amazingly, there was 2 of them that matched. Sticks, fabric, string, paper, and other materials. Like this thing from a costume that we've cut up. So all things that we found around the house or in the yard. We happen to have sticks, so we found them in the yard. But you can use paper towel tubes. You can use toilet paper tubes, boxes. You can see we have diaper boxes. And we have our carton. Lily wants to make a zombie chicken. So for our zombie chicken, we are going to use a carton for the head and the neck, a box, diaper box for the body. We are going to see how we can maybe utilize some of our bark for the feathers and the skin. It's going to be an experiment. We're going to see how we do. And we're going to use some fabric scraps, sticks, gloves, and string. Lily, would you like to start with the head of our chicken or the body of our chicken? The body. Okay, so we're going to start with kind of thinking about how our head, where our main attachment is going to be. So where are we going to hold our puppet mainly? So we're going to use this stick. And this box is nice because it already has holes for us, including something in the back. So we can use our stick through that hole. That's there, ready for us. I've got a sleeping baby on me, so see how this goes throughout. So you can kind of find a box or something you want to use for a body and find a stick or object that you think would be the best for it. And you can kind of find your way so that the stick, you can see the sticks in the back. I'm going to trim this down so that my hand can fit in the back and that holds the body of the main body of the puppet. Same thing with this guy. If I start trimming that down a little bit, you can see this guy has a little hole in the back where my hand goes. So we're going to cut that box just a little bit so that enough that our hands can fit where the stick is. Okay. Next, we're going to use this to kind of attach our chicken head. So you can see I need to make a hole. So you can use your scissors.
This is where I'm going to put the hand.
Oh, that's the head, honey. Or maybe the tail.
Tail? Where's the tail?
On the other side. So grab whatever sharps you have. An X-Acto if you have it, so you can do it together. So Lil, we're gonna make a little poke it in. Good job. And I'm gonna make just a little T or X, poke it in. Ready? So you can see I kind of made a little hole back there. I like to keep it where the little tabs stay in. That way it kind of gives me some pressure along that stick. So when I stick it in, it kind of holds tight. Oh, we're losing our puppet over here. So this chicken is going to move like side to side. You can see it can move up and down just based off that hole. We're not going to do anything that kind of affects it. Leave it like that for now. We'll probably make a little hinge on the back just to hold it in place. Okay. So we've got our body kind of together. It's going well. You can kind of see where the head and the hinge works. And you can make hinges all different ways. You can use a piece of material that you cut.
So can I put some blood inside? Can I put the chicken inside the chicken? Dad?
do is we'll put it on top of its head, like this.
Let me pull this out for a second. That's good enough. I'm going to use a little piece just to hold this so it doesn't fall out, but enough that it still gives it all this range of motion. We have hot glue, but you can use sticks of glue. You could use tape. There's lots of different options at home. What we are going to do is use some hot glue. And I'm just going to loosely put it here and on the stick. That way the stick doesn't fall out, but we still have some range of motion from our puppet.
Where's the head?
We're not ready for the decorations quite yet. We have to build the structure.
Nice thing that we can kind of go up and down. That's cool. We're going to leave this kind of open to go. We'll be able to move up and down. Gives us some more mobility of our chicken. Our head's on there. That's ready to go. See, that's moving about the head. So maybe now, if you're wanting to make an arm, or you're making more of a human, you can see here that I have made a hinge. See if you can see it close. I make one hinge close, kind of how far I want that elbow to bend, and I glue that on. And then I have another hinge on the back. And that gives me some more kind of, my puppet has some range of motion in there on that hinge. Again, like I said, you could do this with paper. You can do it with cardboard. You can also do it with 2 holes in string. That's going to have more of a loose quality than a tight quality. I really like the material and cardboard option. Just hole and string. So hole punch. Pull the string through.
I need to get the glue off of my hair.
This is a pretty simple, easy way
This right now?
to hinge. That's just string. You can see that has a nice kind of back and forth. Easy, simple things we should all have, right? Lots of toilet paper rolls. And you can do that whole thing with just toilet paper rolls. 2 legs, over a body. There's lots of options for those puppets. You can use those kind of pieces. You can even use paper as a hinge, right? 2 pieces. You glue one end, glue the other one, then you have a hinge. So simple mechanics. And essentially that's all these are. They're making heads, bodies, using hinges, and different things to decorate your puppet.
We need these 2.
What's on a chicken, Lil?
No, eat me. Horse. Eat me.
A horse?
No, eat me.
What does a chicken have? We've got the head,
A tail.
we've got the body,
Yeah.
we've got a tail.
Yeah.
So what else is the chicken missing?
Oh! Hand and the head and material.
Feet? Yep, that's one. Should we do the feet first?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna find another little
got
stick. Ooh,
I
there's some
got-
good ones for the feet. Handy. This one.
No,
And we are going to saw this
Oh,
in
I
half.
want that.
So I'm going to give this to Dad to saw
I want this.
to make the feet. Okay, so we've got our feet.
I don't need this now. I need
We're gonna
this
turn our box
now.
upside down. We're going to get our feet ready.
Can I get that back?
Yes, okay. We're going to let
Him.
Okay, so we're gonna put our feet. Ready? I'm gonna hold it and you're gonna push it. Good job. Now turn it like this. Ready? Hold it and push it. Good job. And then we can stick.
That's
Stick our feet in there. Okay, ready? And this one, ready? Push it in. And then same thing.
Wait, I want to put some feet over here.
Okay. Does that seem like the right position for the chicken? Or does that look weird? Right here?
Yeah.
Let's do that.
And what do
This is a zombie chicken, so, you know, it definitely does not have to be perfect.
I want to on the other feet right here.
Right here? Okay. Can you push it in there?
Push. Oh. Oh.
Good work. And then to hold those feet in place, we'll do just a small little bit
With glue
of glue. Yeah. Okay, Lil.
now the gloves.
What colored gloves do you want? So, should we stuff those gloves first so they have some girth?
Yeah, I want to put some. I want to put some.
So we are going to find something to stuff it with. Okay, so Lily, we might have to do is some paint.
You want to work on something else?
Okay, we're going to come back to the feet. So that's what we got our feet drying upside down. Okay, next we have to do wings.
Wings. I want the wings to be over here.
Okay, and we need to cover this with some material of some sort. What are you thinking? Should we try to cover with all bark,
Yeah,
or do you want to do
I want to do it with all bark.
all bark? Okay,
So we need glue under the bark.
okay. I'll glue it and you push the bark on, okay? Or you want to help me glue? Okay. Oh, we can stuff it with some cotton. That's a good idea.
Can we do it?
So you can stuff it with anything that you want. So there's a lot of freedom in the way that you can kind of create and do this. We said we found lots of nature stuff at home. Let's see if we can get this on this box. It may or may not work. The cool thing is you can make these as big as yourself as well. You can make them bigger than this one. We just kind of made a smaller one. There's lots of ways. So when I use this puppet and I manipulate it as I'm making the wings, I can use my other body parts also to manipulate. I can use my elbow to also move his elbow and his head, right? I can use my leg to move his knees. He can sit on my lap, right? You can kind of use your body to also manipulate your puppet. Just something to think about as you're making it, how you want your puppet to move, how you want to manipulate it yourself. If I'm only interested in moving his head, then these are just nice. They're kind of already in place. You can make him dance. You know, there's ways that it moves naturally in kind of an interesting way, where you don't have to do much to make it kind of. So that is our little post-apocalyptic person over here. You can also see we made the face using paper, and how you can do that is you can cut it to make contours and use the stapler. So while they're put together, I'll show you how that kind of works. So, and you can use the same thing with flat cardboard or construction paper. I'm going to grab some construction paper. And you can just think of how you want to make shapes. You can see here, Logan made one cut, kind of just down the middle, like so. And then you're moving, and that kind of gives you that kind of shape. And then you can do tape again, you can do a staple. You can also do cuts up here. Just simple paper cutting and folding that can kind of give just a simple piece of paper kind of some different shapes in there. And you can then even make it round. And I'm using just staple and cut. This is kind of going to be a strange shape, but kind of cool. And kind of just bend and pull in different ways that you would like. And that becomes a simple kind of head or face of a creature. Of course, you can add things like more paper for a nose.
Oops. The wing fell off.
What happens?
We're losing some bark. We're experimenting with our bark zombie puppet. Things are falling apart. Oh, I have more. Did you see the material?